Yes, hi, good evening. Good evening, all. I hope I meet each and every one of you well. Good evening, London. Good evening, UK. Good evening, Europe. Good evening, the United States. Good evening, Asia. Good evening, Africa. Good evening from wherever you're watching me from the surface of the planet. Yes, we are back again. And obviously, don't forget, you've got the big screen behind you. Let me see. Hey, Araba. You're welcome to the show. And Ayo Gundimo as well. Apparently, I think today is exactly 3 years. Ayo Gundimo. You're watching the live stream from my personal page. You and Fola Akin, today my big brother's son in the United States. Yes. You both are watching it. I can see you too. Today exactly, Ayogundimu, was the day I appeared on your show in 2019 on constitutional reform that you've been preaching. And I wanted to rebroadcast that, but I'm going to leave it. In 2019, Ayogundimu, you and we've been discussing this fraudulent nation called Nigeria, and I think I opened your eyes into seeing things that you've never seen before, that I saw, and to which I'm able to make a professional prediction today. A prediction that is still relevant today. 2019. And behind me, you guys can see exactly the damage I did afterwards. I have no regrets. Again, I have no regrets. Because for every action, there's always a reaction. Welcome to a new episode. Episode 168 of our usual series, hashtag The Bleeding Edge. Today's Wednesday, the 4th day of the 5th month of May, 2022, and the time in London is exactly 22:23. Yes, 22. Yeah, let me bring the mic closer to my mouth. Yes, 22:23 is the time in London. We're going to do it the way we normally do it. Like I always say to you, it is not the quantity that matters, but the quality of those that the stream will get through to. Yeah, we don't want quantity. It is the quality. The quality of those people that will watch it. That's what we want. And for me, that makes sense. Big sense. Yeah. Big sense that will make. Let me go into the chat room and see those that are in. Alaji Aremu Alakufo Ibadan, good evening. Ife Ikem Omobodo, good evening. Yes, you're welcome to the great stream. Episode 168 of The Bleeding Edge is what we have to treat. Yes, last night, again, I was watching very carefully Akogun's show, David Hamilton. But he got me in. You see, Akogun knows how to wrap me right inside issues. But thank God Akogun had a copy of HALLO magazine, to which Dr. Fola Akintide, my big brother in the United States, wrote a spectacular article, to which was titled, How I Wish Akure Could Emulate How I wish Nigeria could emulate Akure land. If Nigeria does, Nigeria will be less polarized. Let me tell you, I'm proud of my heritage. And I'm proud of where I come from, especially as an Akure son. I love Akure to my bones, to my blood. You see, the front page I displayed, that front page, let me show you. This was the front page. I'm going to go into the folder. And I'm going to show you. The front page. You know, you guys will understand I don't talk at the top of my head. I like to do it my own way. It is late night, yes, no doubt about that. It is late night. And that's why the likes of those on the other side of the pond from the UK are able to tune in to watch the stream. Yes, here we are. I posted this, and I never posted it. I sent it to a few handful of people, and I could see that Alaji Aremu Osholade Alakufo posted it on his wall. That was what I said about Yoruba nation. And I mean it. Everything that comes out of my brain in terms of putting my pen to paper is exactly what is happening to us. Yoruba nation will never be destroyed from the outside by the Fulanis. let me assure you, the Fulanis will not destroy us. The Igbos will not destroy us. Any outsider will not destroy us. The British, the Americans, name anyone, will never venture destroy the Yoruba nation. We're the bane of our own problem, because if we lose our focus, to which we have done this last 1 year or so, over a year now, if we lose our focus and continue to betray one another, betrayal, big word. If we continue to betray one another, either through exploitation or greed, backstabbing, and selfish interest, it will be because we have destroyed ourselves from within. And we have. Make no mistakes. The Yorubas, you have destroyed yourselves from within. You have. Your problem is not Fulani, it's not Hausa. You, the Yorubas, are the bane of your own problems. I hope none of those agitators will take me up on this, because if they do, I'll smite them. And I mean it. Because none of you listened to the walls, to the writings on the walls, like I have been procrastinating. The warnings, the problems. Was all there. Did you see them? Yes, you saw the problems. Did you try to mend and correct all those problems? No, you never did. You've betrayed yourselves in your journey. You've exploited yourself. Let me use not a singular word, plural. Exploited yourselves. Yeah, plural. You've been bombarded with greed. You've backstabbed yourselves in this journey. And of course, many of you, you've put your selfish ego, your interest into being. And as such, you have destroyed this beautiful journey that should have given the powers that be a kick in their bollocks. Yes, I'm in it. going to acknowledge many of you that are already in those. It is a late night show tonight, and I'm streaming this because of those on the other side of the pond from the UK. Yes. Why are we doing this? Why is this important? This is important because guess what? 2019. I'm not too sure if, let me see. Should I? No, let me do it this way. Let's first listen to this. Yes, let me get rid of that. Let me do this. Oba Matthew, I can see you. Let's do this. I think I've got those videos here. Yes. Okay, let's do it this way. I want to play first Sheikh let me do it this way. Yeah. Yes, let me do this. Listen to what this favorite Islamic cleric of mine had to say.
Ẹ̀yin ọmọ orílẹ̀-èdè yìí, ẹ tají àbẹ́ tó ń sùn. Ẹ tají ẹ má tún sùn mọ́. Ọ̀rọ̀ tí wá rùn tẹ́ ń sọ ní ẹgbẹ́nu kúrò ńbẹ̀, èmi a máa tó lóṣèlú. Ní èso olóṣèlú. Òótọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ Al-Qur'ani tọ́lọ́ ń gbélé mi lọ́wọ́ nìkan ni mò ń sọ. Kò sì tún mẹ́yìn náà la. Ta ní kírun nù yín tẹ́ fi ń sọ pé nìkan yìí kírun? Ta ní gbàwẹ̀ nù yín tẹ́ fi ń sọ pé nìkan yìí gbà? Ọmọ àlè ara yín tẹ́ kírun tẹ́ wúlò fún nǹkan kan. Ebi ń bọ̀ ọba yá ní ìta bá bẹ̀rẹ̀ àwẹ̀ lẹ́ẹ̀pẹ́ ń lọ umura kílẹ̀ ń rè é ṣe? Kílẹ̀ ń rè é ṣe? Ẹ̀sìn lọ́hùn lé ń rè é ṣe nírìn àjò. Allahu akbar kabira. Ẹ̀yin ọmọ orílẹ̀-èdè yìí àti wọ one chance. Àti wọ one chance ẹnìkan ò sì ní wọ one chance bí mo ṣe wí. Yóò farapa àti farapa. Ẹ̀rí po wa, ẹ̀rí dísù wa, ẹ̀rí iye tọ́dà. A sì fẹ́ máa produce àwọn nǹkan tá a máa fi ṣàǹfààní. Ọwọ́ akubi á ti rí epo tá a lò. Àbí ẹyọ ẹnìkan sì ní rìfáínárì ní Nàìjíríà tó lè sáàfù gbogbo Nàìjíríà yìí. Nàìjíríà fúnra ara rẹ̀ ọ̀wá ní sẹ́mọ̀pá aeroplane mọ́. Ẹ̀yin ló kù owó tó yẹ ká papọ̀ ká fi aeroplane fún tí gbogbo wọn máa lò. Ebi ni ẹ̀yin ń lò ó káàkiri oníkálukú ń ra tiẹ̀. Lẹ́wà ń rà á káàkiri ẹ̀yin tí bàbá yín ògùn kẹ̀kẹ́.
Yeah, the shoeless Joe.
Ẹ ti dẹni tí ń fò lókè. Mo kí yín o, á padà lọ jábọ̀. Àbọ̀là ń padà lọ rè é jẹ́ bàdà a'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim bismillahir rahmanir rahim.
A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim.
Jalla ma la yamut.
Bismillahir rahmanir rahim.
Kò sí ọlọ́run ọba àwúyé. Àwọn ọ̀rántí yẹn olórí burúkú wọn ọ̀rántí ẹ̀.
Wa uffiyat kullu nafsin ma كسبت
wọ́n ṣe bí bá a bá ti kú ò láyé bá a bá ti kú ò láyé ó ti tán kọ̀tán o àjàbọ̀.
ووفيت كل نفس ما كسبت
jẹ́lẹ̀ mẹ́rẹ̀ wọ̀.
لا يظلمون.
ọlọ́run mi ò ní ṣàbòsí mi ọ̀rọ̀ parí sí nìsín inú mi ọlọ́run láàyè ìsìlámù àwọn ò lábòsí ṣe fẹ́ nìkankan. ọlọ́run ní bó ni ó ṣe rí náà.
Fakaifa.
bó ni ó ti jẹ́.
Fakaifa.
bó ni ó ṣe rí lọ́jọ́ àlùkìyámà.
Fakaifa.
ẹ̀rín mọ̀ pa mí o.
Fakaifa idha jama'nahu li yawmin la rayba fihi.
ẹ̀yin èèyàn ẹ̀yin ìjọba orílẹ̀-èdè yìí àtẹ̀yìn abẹnugan tẹ́ ẹ wà ń bẹ̀ tẹ́ ń pera yín léèyàn. Allahu Akbar.
This was Tinubu, 13th of April 1997. ẹ jẹ́ n sọ ní Yorùbá. ní ọjọ́ kẹtàlá oṣù kẹrin ọdún 1997, Bọ́lá Ahmed Tinubu ó sọ pé òun ò believe in one Nigeria. òun ni mo gbé kò yín yìí o. ṣé Bọ́lá Ahmed Tinubu ó gbàgbé pé àwọn Fúlàní ò ní gbàgbé nǹkan tó ń sọ yìí, wọ́n máa hold it against ẹ̀ òun rèé. You see, ẹ jẹ́ ká máa gbọ́ Alhaji Muhyiddin Bello lọ, kí Ọlọ́run bá wa lọ́ra ẹ̀mí bàbá yìí, ẹ jẹ́ ká máa gbọ́ lọ.
ayé láláṣẹ orílẹ̀-èdè ẹ̀yin.
mo tọrọ gáfárà o, ó máa padà wá very very soon. nǹkan tí mo máa ṣe òun náà ni pé máa.
ẹ pera yín lólófin lórílẹ̀‐èdè.
yes. ẹ jẹ́ kí n try kí n gbé padà wọlé. Let me do it this way. mo tọrọ gáfárà, máa try láti tú mo fẹ́ jẹ́ kẹ́ gbọ́ ni.
ẹ̀yin ọmọ orílẹ̀-èdè yìí ẹ̀ tají àbẹ́ tó ń sùn. ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ẹ̀ pera yín láláṣẹ orílẹ̀-èdè, ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ẹ̀ pera yín lólófin lórílẹ̀-èdè yìí, ẹ̀yin tá a kójọ tá a ní ẹ̀ sojú wa. Allah.
Fakaifa idha jama'nahu li yawmin la rayba fihi.
President, governors, gbogbo yín tẹ́ wà ń bẹ̀, ministers.
Kaifa jama'nahu.
Kaifa jama'nahu.
Li yawmin la rayba fihi.
ẹ dákun tó bá lọ́jọ́ àríkíámọ̀ Ọlọ́run ní wà ní Muhammad sọ fún wọn léèrè lọ́wọ́ wọn Ànábì Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam.
Fakaifa.
Ọlọ́run ní bí wọ́n léèrè pé bó o ní ó ṣe rí bó o lọ́jọ́ àríkíámọ̀ ń ṣe rí náà.
Fakaifa.
yóò look like what.
Fakaifa.
bó o lọ́jọ́ náà ó ṣe rí wọn mọ bí ó ṣe rí fa.
Fakaifa jama'nahu li yawmin la rayba fihi.
ìbéèrè yìí o látọ̀dọ̀ Ọlọ́run ló ti wá o ní bó o lọ́jọ́ àríkíámọ̀ ó ṣe rí fẹ́ yìnrán dáradára wọ̀nyí.
Idha jama'nahu.
ẹ̀yin tẹ́ ẹ jẹ́ nǹkan kan wọ̀nyí tẹ́ ẹ sọ́ra yín dé èèyàn.
bẹ́ẹ̀ ni.
àwọn bulletproof mọ́tò tẹ́ ń rà ẹ́ gbé gbé lọ àlìkíyàmà náà wàláhì tẹ́ ẹ̀ bá rí gbé lọ ojú tì yín nìyẹn ojú tì yín ẹ̀yin náà dára.
This is how they educate your children.
Ọlọ́run ló ń fẹ́ mú ọ ìwọ ọlọ́ra bulletproof car àbí ọlọ́ra bulletproof jeep. Ọlọ́run ló ń fẹ́ mú ọ ní ó ló ń fẹ́ mú ẹni tí ó mú ọ lórí bẹ́ẹ̀dì, ẹni tí ó mú ọ lóòró, tó lè mú ọ ní dùbúlẹ̀, tó lè mú ọ ní gbogbo ọ̀nà tó wúlò fi lè mú ọ, ó lè mú ọ lójú ọ̀run.
This is how this is how they educate your children. Look at in Nigeria, 62 years.
Bó lọ́jọ́ àlìkíyàmọ̀ ó ṣe rí náà. Yes,
That education, I am coming there.
Bó ni ó ṣe rí fún bàbá pírẹsidẹ́ǹtì ẹnu ọgbọ́n fọ́tẹ̀lì ẹ̀sìn. Bó ni ó ṣe rí fún pírẹsidẹ́ǹtì ìbéèrè látọ̀dọ̀ Ọlọ́run sí pírẹsidẹ́ǹtì. Bàbá gómìnà bó ni ó ṣe rí lọ́dọ̀ rẹ̀. Bó ni ó ṣe rí náà. Bó àyèwò ló lérò pé o lè bára rẹ̀ ń jọ náà bàbá mínísítà ń gbọ́. Àní bó lo àyèwò lọ́ wà ń jọ náà ìwọ náà fúnra rẹ̀ rówó dáadáa. Ọlọ́run ní bó ni ó ṣe rí o. Ọjọ́ tí ó sì tàbí ṣùgbọ́n ń bẹ̀ bó lọ́jọ́ náà ó ṣe rí fún gbogbo yín tá a bá kó yín jọ lọ́jọ́ àlùkìyámà. Tá a wá bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí Ọlọ́run ti sọ tẹ́lẹ̀tẹ́lẹ̀ ó ní sànà fúrúgù làkún àyùwà sàkọ̀láàní ẹ̀yin àtàlìjẹ̀nù náà ni tí mo dá tí mo fún ní làákà yìí n ó sì tọpinpin yín. Bọ́lọ̀ ń bá wa sọ pé òun ọ̀tọ̀ ìpín rẹ̀ lọ́jọ́ àlìkíyàmá bó ni ó ṣe rí náà. Ọlọ́run ní bó ni ó ṣe rí bó ni ó ṣe rí. Tá a bá tọpinpin rẹ̀. Wọ́n ń fún yín lówó látàbújá ṣe é jíṣẹ́ ńlé ṣe é jíṣẹ́ ńlé.
wà á fi ẹtí kullu nafsin ma kasabati.
Yasẹlẹ.
wà á yóò ṣe lámú.
Ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ stéètì wa lórílẹ̀‐èdè yìí lọ́jọ́ bí ẹni pé Àbújá ọ̀ràn ti wa wọ́n sì rántí wa ẹni aràn lọ ni o ẹni aràn lọ ni owó tí a kó fún yín lọ́hùn kọ́ bọ̀dá owó tí a kó fún yín lọ́hùn kó ń bolo kó sí.
Owó tí wọ́n kó fún wọn ibo ni wọ́n kó sí. Abuja. Ẹ má ṣe mistake, make no mistakes. "23 years. Ogún ọjọ́ ó lé mẹ́ta in Yoruba language. 23 years. Wasted. In the clip, you can clearly see the way they have destroyed education. That is a pain for me in my heart. Because the only thing that you can give to a child in this world is education, education, education. Because without education, you cannot compete. Why do you think civilized environment and government that pay so much on education reap the benefits of that education? Look at Rwanda. Rwanda embarked on a massive educational program after all their crises. Look at Rwanda today. Amina Olayinka, Kalema, Val Ojo, John Utuk, Yeti Queen, Oba Matthew, Olufemi Adeniji, Ife Ikem Nwobodo. James Coker, I can easily spot you too on the HALLO feed. Education. They've destroyed education. The next tip I want to play you, because you've seen the way they educate your own children, and you know the way they educate their own children. Nigeria is a false. Nigeria is false. Nobody should preach to me about Nigeria. I don't want, right now at this stage in my life, I don't want to hear anything called Nigeria. Simple. I hate Nigeria so passionately that nation will definitely come to an end. Believe it. By next year, there won't be anything called Nigeria. Nigeria will be a thing of the past. It is just a mere geographical expression. Nigeria will not exist next year. It will be gone. And I know exactly what I'm talking about. Because that picture you are looking behind me says it all. It was a spiritual divination for me. Nigeria will cease to exist next year. How that will happen, God will reveal that to us. But that nation will not exist. Enough of the patching. See the way they educate your own children. Let me show you this. Let's do this. Have I done that as well? I think I have done it actually. Let me see. Yeah, I think I've done it. Okay, I've not sent it to this place. Okay, let me bring in this one. And I think Amina will recognize what this person had to say. I'm just going to play this. I'm coming to you, Amina Olayinka.
Ẹ káàárọ̀ mo kí gbogbo ọmọ Nàìjíríà pàápàá jùlọ ọmọ Yorùbá ẹ̀yin ẹ̀yà Ìgbò mo kí yín o mo kí gbogbo ẹni tó bá ń gbọ́ mi gbogbo ẹni tó bá gbọ́ èdè mi mo kí gbogbo yín oṣù May la wà yìí ẹni ní 2nd of May láti ìlú Èkìtì mo ti bá yín sọ̀rọ̀ ẹ jọ̀wọ́ nǹkan tí mo rí ní òru èní mọ́jú ó ṣẹ̀rù bà mí.
Amina, you must have seen that. Listen to that. You saw this, Amina Olayinka, you saw this in 2019 and you shared it with me.
Nígbà tí àwọn méjèèjì máa jí mo ròyìn kan tí ojú mi rí ojú oorun fún sísítà mi wípé wọ́n fi hàn mí wípé ogun jà ìlú Èkó sísítà mi lanú lẹ̀ ó ní kan tí òun rí mọ́jú náà nìyẹn bí èmi ṣe rí tèmi rèé sísà mi kàn sọ fún mi briefly pé àwọn sárúra nílùú Èkó àtọ̀tọ̀ àtọ̀tọ̀ pé gbogbo èèyàn sunkún ẹni ká kó sáré káàkiri kò sẹ́ni tó lè dúró ọlọ́mọmọmọ aláàbúrò mọ́ kò sẹ́ni tó lè dúró tìlọ sísà mi my own sister blood sister ló rọ àlàyé ló sọ àlàyé fún mi ní àárọ̀ ibi àṣejù orí bẹ́ẹ̀dì mo ìwà mi ò tí ì jẹun epo mi ò tí ì jọ iyọ̀ mi ò tí ì mu omi sẹ́nu Ọlọ́run àánú dẹ̀ gbọ́ ìfihàn lélẹ́yìí kì í ṣe àlá mi ò kí ń lọ chọ́ọ̀chì o mi ò dẹ̀ kí ń lọ mọ́ṣáláṣí mi ò dẹ̀ kí ń foríbalẹ̀ foríṣà kankan ṣùgbọ́n mo gba Ọlọ́run alààyè gbọ́ mo gba Ọlọ́run akọ́dá ayé àti ẹ̀ṣẹ̀dá ọ̀run mo gbàgbọ́ ó dẹ̀ máa tọ́ mi sọ́nà mo ń bá sọ̀rọ̀ ó ń gbọ́ kò dẹ̀ kúrò ní ìtọ́sọ́nà mi láti gbà tí mo ti dì mú. sísítà mi ṣàlàyé àlá tiẹ̀ mo wá kó àlá tèmi mo wá ṣe àlá ti tèmi mo fẹ́ sọ fún yín báyìí mo láláì débi pé mo sunkún jáde sójú ayé ẹ̀rù bà mí omi jáde lójú mi ò mọ nǹkan tí mo lè ṣe mọ́ bí mo ṣe wà bí mo ṣe láàláyé ẹ̀rù ìgbà mi síbẹ̀síbẹ̀ gẹ́gẹ́ bí ọkùnrin mi ò lóògùn ṣùgbọ́n mo lọ́lọ́ ọba mo dẹ̀ ní àyà kí nǹkan tó lè gbomi lójú mi ó pẹ́ mo ní àyà gidi gan mo ní àyà kò sẹ́ni tí mi ò lè kojú ẹ̀ mi ò gbéraga ṣùgbọ́n eléyìí dẹ́rù bà mí ó fò mí lọ́wọ́ àwọn Fúlàní wọ́n gba gbogbo Èkó Ọlọ́run gbọ́ bí bó ṣe rí mo ṣe sọ yìí ẹ̀yin wòlíì ńlá ẹ̀yin alágbára ńlá pásítọ̀ Adébóyè pásítọ̀ Yodepo pásítọ̀ mi ò mọ orúkọ àwọn pásítọ̀ sọ̀rọ̀ tó ní mi ò fi bẹ́ẹ̀ tẹ̀lé wọn mi ò mọ mọ́ọ̀tì pa wọn bọ̀ àwọn tó rí gbọ́n pọ́pùlà ni wọ́n yẹn bàbá mọ́tẹ́lẹ̀ fàyà gbẹ̀yìn bàbá ńláńlá àwọn ẹ̀tẹ́ rẹ̀ aládùúrà ńláńlá ní tẹ́ gbàgbọ́ nínú Ọlọ́run tó tẹ́ bá mọ̀ pé lóòótọ́ lọ́run lò yìí ẹ jẹ́ kọ́ lọ́ọ́ lò yìí fún Nàìjíríà má yẹ kọ́ lọ́ọ́ lò yìí fún owó nìkan ẹ máa kọ́lọ̀ máa lòye fún owó àpò ara yín nìkan ẹjọ́ kọ́lọ̀ lòye fún Nàìjíríà gbáradì àdúrà àsìkò fún àdúrà lélẹ̀ tí Nàìjíríà ní ìdàdúrà èmi tí Ọlọ́run fi eléyìí hàn mi ò lálàá ẹni hàn mo lè má lálàá ọdún ọdún kan mo lè má lálàá ṣùgbọ́n tí Ọlọ́run bá fi kan mi lójú oorun ìfihàn ni kì í ṣe àlá eléyìí tí mo rí ìfihàn gẹ́gẹ́ ni ó ṣe wá jẹ́ pé àwọn méjì péré lásùlé àmì ìdù alárò alákan náà ní ìgbà kan náà Ọlọ́run fi kankan náà hàn àwa méjèèjì ní ìgbà kan náà ohun èlò tí ò wúlò rárá tí ò tí ò lágbára rárá lọ́nà lò fún ohun èlò tó lágbára bí náà ṣe lágbára tó bí náà ṣe lè pa gbogbo ìlú tó omi lásánlásán apá iná run kò sí ọ̀nà àrà tọ́lọ́run lè gbà jíṣẹ́ tiẹ̀ tí ò dẹ̀ lè gbà rán àwọn ènìyàn kì í ṣe wòlíì nìkan lọ́lọ́run rán sí ìlú mi ò sọ pé mi wòlíì mi ò dẹ̀ sọ pé mi báwọn èèyàn lè pè mí ní Joseph Alala báwọn èèyàn lè pè mí ní orúkọ báwọn èèyàn lè pè mí ṣùgbọ́n bó ṣe fi hàn mí ẹ̀rù bà mí àwọn Fúlàní wọ́n wa táǹkà yálé ní 500 ó ti pọ̀ jù petrol tanker filled with petrol wọ́n dẹ̀ wá wọ Èkó from nowhere only God knows wọ́n pack our petrol tankers sí strategic places kò sẹ́ni tó fọ́nra strategic places in Lagos wọ́n yí Èkó ká pẹ̀lú petrol tanker yẹn gbogbo àwọn ilé epo tó wà ní Èkó pápátá gbogbo àwọn filling station tó wà ní pápátá wọ́n bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí í ṣí ìzàbọ̀ àwọn wọ́n bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí í sọ bọ́ọ̀mù síbẹ̀ wọ́n bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí í sọ iná síbẹ̀ sí ìzàbọ̀ àwọn. Their strategy was well planned and they executed it perfectly and brilliantly. Mo rí ní ojú àlá yẹn wọ́n bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí í sọmọ sínú àwọn táǹkà yẹn wọ́n bẹ̀ sí sọ́nà sọ́nà táǹkà yẹn táǹkà ń gbaná táǹkà máa ń jó bí almost 1 kilometre a máa jó lọ a máa jó ilé lọ igbe oró mò ń gbọ́ nínú ilé oró àtọmọdé àtàgbà ní orúkọ Jésù wọ́n tó ń wo fídíò yìí igbe oró ò ní dún nínú ilé ẹ igbe oró ò ní jáde lẹ́nu ẹ ní orúkọ Jésù ogun tó ń finá jóni mọ́lé kò ní ṣẹlẹ̀ sí ìwà àtẹ̀bí ẹ nínú oṣù tí a wà yìí nínú ọdún tí a wà yìí títí láyé àti láéláé wọn ò ní gbọ́ igbe oró nínú ọ̀dọ̀dẹ wọn ò ní gbọ́ igbe oró nínú bí tẹ́ ti ń wo fídíò yìí wọn igbe oró igbe ẹgbàmí ẹ bá mi gbé kò ní jáde nínú ilé yín bí mo ṣe rí ní ìlú Èkó nìyẹn kò dé sẹ́ńtì ò lẹ́bi tí ò lára sí kò tó bá ní kò kọ̀mí ṣe fẹ́kọ̀ọ́ ló ti fẹ́ ṣẹlẹ̀ kì í ṣe Èkó nìkan o mo ti pariwo ti pẹ́tipẹ́ nínú fídíò mi almost 1 year ago 1 year plus mo ti pariwo kíní pé ogun ti wọ ìlú Nàìjíríà ó ti wọ ìlú ilẹ̀ Yorùbá pé àwọn Fúlàní ti yí wa ká kó tẹ̀ tó di pé Sunday Igboho dìde rárá lèmi ti ń pariwo yìí kí Sunday Igboho tó gbógun dìde fún àwọn Fúlàní lèmi ti ń pariwo yìí wọ́n fi hàn mí náà ni bó ṣe fi hàn mí nígbà yẹn náà rèé tí mo pariwo ṣùgbọ́n kò sẹ́ni tó dá mi lóhùn ó ti wá hàn sí ojú àwọn alágbára sí ó ti wá hàn sí ojú àwọn leaders sí pé lóòótọ́ làwọn Fúlàní ti wà ń bẹ̀ ṣùgbọ́n síbẹ̀síbẹ̀ àwọn leaders tá a gbọ́kànlé kò sí nǹkan tó kàn wọ́n pẹ̀lú àwọn Fúlàní ogun 2023 náà bá kiri I want to become president.
They want to become president. They want to become president. But they had already destroyed the educational system in that country. How do they manage to destroy the educational system in the country? I'll show you. Let's go back. Let's come back to this place. Let me see if I can. Maybe I've still got many of the stuff kept where I normally keep them. Okay. I haven't got anything under here, so it must have been taken back to the folder, which is here. Let me quickly look for it, guys, and I will kick it almost instantly if I find where it is. Just 1 minute. Yeah, I'm working on this. Just bear with me. Just bear with me. I think I'm almost getting there. Yeah, I think I am almost getting there. Yes. Now, look at this. 1999 to 2022. 23 years. How do they manage to destroy the educational system in Location 9 in Nigeria? How did they manage to do that? Let me show you this. I'm going to show you this, and this will first watch this. Listen to this.
Okay. Mr. Speaker, if we really valued education and the implications of a sound educational system for national growth and development, we will not be behaving the way we are behaving.
Correct.
Sir, the universities we are talking about, The libraries, the best of the library is at least 5 to 10 years behind in the relevant literature. The laboratories, nothing to write home about.
Lab, nothing to write home about. No, there's nothing called academic journal.
ASU does not just embark on the strike. As a former secretary of ASU and chairman of ASU, I can speak authoritatively that there are several processes of consultation, both with government and with branches, before a decision is reached on whether to go on strike or not. And I believe that before ASU took this decision, there are 3 outstanding agreements signed by the federal government and not implemented. I mean, what do we want the union to do? So I think this is a great opportunity for this House, probably working with the Senate, to come up with a clear strategy on how to engage the federal government to live up to its own agreements.
1999 to 2022, the year Obasanjo came to power. That year, 23 years ago, 23 years.
That is the problem. There is no other.
Okay, let me do it this way. Let me bring in my camera. So the problem we have, to destroy the educational system in a nation, it takes 15 to 20 years. I deliberately showed you that. Now listen to what this expert had to say about the educational system. This guy is called Yuri Bezmenov. That's his name. Yeah, Yuri is his name. Let me try and bring this back in because that page was not responding. Okay, let me bring it back in. Just a minute, guys. Okay, it's not responding, and wait, okay, back. I exited that page. Sorry about that, because it was not responding. So what I am going to do this time around is that I'm going to play that particular clip from here. Yeah, let me do it this way. Let me cancel this and let me play it directly from here. Let me exit that and let me bring this back in, and I'm going to do it this way. No, is it? Okay, I need to go to MP4, export files, and I need this here. I think it is somewhere here. Sorry, guys. Yeah, let me play it from here. And watch this.
Times before about ideological subversion. That is a phrase that I'm afraid some Americans don't fully understand. When the Soviets use the phrase ideological subversion, what do they mean by it?
Ideological subversion is the process which is legitimate, overt, and open. You can see it with your own eyes. All you have to do, all American mass media has to do, is to unplug their bananas from their ears, open up their eyes, and they can see it. There is no mystery. There is nothing to do with espionage. I know that espionage, intelligence gathering, looks more romantic. It sells more deodorants through the advertising, probably. That's why your Hollywood producers are so crazy about James Bond type of thrillers. But in reality, the main emphasis of the KGB is not in the area of intelligence at all. According to my opinion and opinion of many defectors of my caliber, only about 15% of time, money, and manpower is spent on espionage as such. The other 85% is a slow process.
Listen.
We call either ideological subversion or
Ideological subversion. Playing with your mind.
Or psychological warfare. What it basically means is to change the perception of reality of every American to such an extent that despite of the abundance of information, no one is able to come to sensible conclusions in the interests of defending themselves, their families, their community, and their country. It's a great brainwashing process which goes very slow, and it's divided in 4 basic stages. The first one being demoralization. It takes
Demoralization.
30 years to demoralize a nation.
Yeah, 30
Why
years.
Many years, because this is the minimum number of years which requires to educate one generation of students.
You see?
In the country of your enemy, exposed to the ideology of the enemy. In other words, Marxism-Leninism ideology is being pumped into the soft heads of at least 3 generations of American students without being challenged or counterbalanced by the basic values of Americanism, American patriotism. The result you can see. Most of the people who graduated in the 60s, dropouts or half-baked intellectuals, are now occupying the positions of power in the government.
Begin to picture this with your hopeless Nigeria.
You are stuck with them. You cannot get rid of them. They are contaminated. They are programmed to think and react to certain stimuli in a certain pattern. You cannot change their mind, even if you expose them to authentic information, even if you prove that white is white and black is black. You still cannot change the basic perception and the logic of behavior. In other words, these people, the process of demoralization is complete and irreversible. To get rid society of these people, you need another 20 or 15 years to educate a new generation.
Can you hear that?
Politically minded and common sense.
15 years to destroy a country's educational system. 15 years is required.
Of the United States society.
And yet these people have been programmed and, as you say, in place, and who are favorable to an opening with the Soviet concept. These are the very people who would be marked for extermination in this country?
Most of them, yes. Simply because the psychological shock when they will see in future what the beautiful society of equality and social justice means in practice, obviously they will revolt. They will be very unhappy, frustrated people. And the Marxist-Leninist regime does not tolerate these people.
Wow.
They will join the links of dissenters, dissidents. Unlike in present United States, there will be no place for dissent in future Marxist-Leninists.
Now, can you now begin to picture why the elites, they've destroyed the educational system in that country? as we are talking today, you and I, the labor minister and the minister for education, they're not addressing the issue of ASU's strike. No. Labor minister that is supposed to negotiate with ASU in Nigeria wants to go for the presidency. Adams Oshiomhole wants to go for the same presidency. Kayode Fayemi wants to go for the same presidency. Every one of them, they all want to go for the same presidency. In 2019, this was my fears. In 2015, this was my fears. In 2015, this was why I said to Alhaji Segun Molade to go tell Bola Ahmed Tinubu to start fighting for the interest of the Yoruba land. I'm afraid. I was stupid in 2019 and I made more enemies. I made more enemies because what the level of information that I am privileged to have that does not spill to you and many other people in the public. I used those information wisely. But then and again, I made more enemies. As I'm talking to you, I've got more enemies even within my own circle of friends for speaking the truth. And now that the truth is now staring at everyone in their face, many cursed me. If it was possible for a few handful of people, I probably would have been poisoned if they see me at social gathering. And that's why I refused to go out, knowing fully well that my life is at risk. And I've got a lot of enemies out there. It takes 15 years for a country's educational system to be destroyed. 1999 to 2022, 23 years of uninterrupted military coup and active democracy in Nigeria. Ask Bola Tinubu, ask all your moronic leaders, ask those vagabonds, those idiots, those ethnic bigots that made your lives hell, that destroyed your children's educational future, and you continue to dance to their tune. Are you not sick? course you are. For me, the only thing from my family background that you can ever give to a child is education. 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 Go and ask Olusegun Obasanjo, did Obasanjo prepared those children that were born in 1999 that are clocking 23 years today, this year, 2022? What has Obasanjo done in terms of education and good health care delivery for those children, for those parents? And the same Obasanjo since 79, you now have to find a situation whereby some ludicrous, hopeless, nasty piece of loghead individuals still patronize him because they want power. Why are you not asking Obasanjo that what happened to the educational system in 1999 for those 2 terms of 8 years he spent in office? Why don't you ask Bola Ahmed Tinubu what happened to education in Lagos for those 2 terms he spent in office? Why don't you ask Obasanjo what was his budget to education in the country? Of any other places on the surface of the planet, the Nigerian lecturers are the worst and poorly paid in 2022. I've got all the salaries. I've dealt with those before. You see, 2015 and 2019, you've just wasted 8 years that had already set Nigeria backwards of 2,000 years behind civilization. That is the damage you've done. And in 2019, that was what I was trying to avoid by advising you not to put back Buhari into power. The fake, dodgy, latex Muhammadu Buhari. Is a fake one. You don't have the real Muhammadu Buhari in Asorok. The real Muhammadu Buhari that I know is not the one in Asorok. It's not. It's not the one. What then happened? Many people saw me as a threat. They saw me as someone that really hated Muhammadu Buhari. Let me do this. Let me look forward I made this post of September 2019. I made this post. And I'm going to share this screen with you. Let's do it this way. I'm going to share the screen. And you can clearly see the screen this way, guys. Let me share the screen with you. You're looking at the screen right in front of you. Okay? In fact, should I share it? Let me see if I can share this from let me see if I can share it from my, yeah. Let me see if I can share it from my, okay. Let me see. Okay, let me do it this way, because I might be able to, as a matter of fact, expand this from the browser. Windows. Okay, what is this? Okay, that one. No, I want to capture Google. Okay, so let me see. Google Chrome. Yes. Okay, now here we are. I've got this. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do it this way, so that let me magnify it so that you guys can see this properly, and I will then put this in front of your screen. I'll come off this one, and I'll then put, no, that is not what I want. I want this browser. Yeah, this is the browser that I want. Okay, let me get that in. Okay, let me see. No, it's not that one. No, not that one. No, not that one. It's not that one. This is the one that I want. Basically, yes, that's the one. Yes, that's the one that I want. Okay, now, guys, let me do it this way so that you guys can actually see this. Yeah, I've got this browser in. So let me, yeah, let me do it this way. Yeah. Okay. Wait a minute. Okay. Now, if I show you this, I posted this. Let me show you. I posted this You can clearly see that in front of your screen. I posted this in 2019, and by the date on Facebook, by the date on Facebook here, you can see 24th of September 2019. And here, Aisha Buhari said, my real husband is dead and buried in Saudi Arabia. I'm going to pause this. Okay? I'll pause that. And I am going to bring this particular video in for you. This video. Watch what this woman had to say. It's loading. Okay, watch what this woman had to say.
The way everything is going on in this country, it shows that we don't have a president. We don't have any president leading us. The wife of the president, Aisha Buhari, Hajia Aisha Buhari, she warned us. She warned us before the election time. She said that they have hijacked her husband's office. Few people have hijacked her husband's office. That where are men of the Nigeria? Where are the Nigerians who voted for her husband? Where are they that they could allow few people, just few numbers of people, to hijack her husband's office? She warned us, we didn't hear. She talked about it, we didn't hear. She tried to give us signal, we didn't hear. She tried to enlighten us what is going on and what she is going through. We didn't hear, and we could not have the eyes to see what is going to happen. Everybody was silent. The men of Nigeria were silent. People were so silent about it. Look at what is happening now. Can you tell me that we have a president in Asarok? Then there will be a gunshot. Somebody will shut the air. Somebody will be threatening the wife of the president. And there will be scandals, there will be problems, there will be fighting here and there. There will be issues going on. We don't have a president. The presidency should stop deceiving Nigerians. They should stop deceiving us. We have had enough of this. We are tired. We cannot continue like this. And the best thing to all this problem, the best way to sort it out, is to divide this country. Let the Biafrans go their way. Let the Northerners be here and keep ruling themselves the way they want it. Because we can no longer take it anymore. We can't be in a country whereby there is no security, economy is not working, nothing is moving on. It's all about crisis, problem, killings. This government has failed us. Whoever that is patrolling himself in that Asarok claiming is the Muhammadu Buhari that we used to know is unfortunate he's not the one. In as much as when he left Nigeria before, I was still a very young child. But then, history will always tell that he is a strong man, he is a man of his words. If I thought he's the one there, I don't think that all these things will be happening. A lot of things is going on. Everything is going wrong in this country. Everything is going wrong. And they want to silence everybody not to talk. They want to silence everybody not to speak on the issues of ground. I mean, you guys should try and bring peace to this country in the sense that divide this country. Divide it. Yes, we are saying it because if there's no division, there will always be problem. There will always be problem. Things are going out of hand. Since the days of Abakari, even the present person that they said he is our president, I don't even, he looks more like, even his face doesn't even look like the president who was there before the days of Abakari. This one has a different look. I mean, you guys are you people not seeing all this packaging, all these things you're doing? Why are you people deceiving yourselves?
And I will pause that there. And because I will pause that there, before we go back into that area of Aisha Buhari's stuff, let me bring in this one. Where is it? Where are you? Commander-in-Chief. Let me see. Okay. Is it this one? Is it that one? No, I don't think it is that one. Okay, let's bring in this next one because I'm still on education. And that led us into how education was destroyed in location 9. Now, this particular one, watch this. In fact, before I do that, let's go back into this one. Yeah, let's go back into this one. Yes, and let's do that. Yes, browser, let me bring that back in for you so that you can see it. Yes, where is it again? Okay, let's do it this way. Let me do it this way. Okay, here we are. It is right in front. Right, so why? Okay, like this. Oh, okay, let me take this off. Okay, hang on, guys. We need to see this one. And I will just quickly work on the browser. Let me just quickly work on the browser. Yes, the browser. Okay. Yes, here we are. Okay. Okay, so let's see now. Okay, let's see. This is given some little privilege. Just wait a minute. I'll sort this out, guys. Yes, I'll sort that out. Okay, let's do it this way so that maybe I should just okay, it is Wait, it is not responding. Okay, I think it is because of this other one that I brought in as well. So let's go back into the browser. I can see many of you are already commenting, but I'm going to lose your comments from the once again. Okay, now I am back into the studio. So what I'm going to do is this. Let's go back into OBS. Yes, that one. And let's now come into, I want to share this. I think I better might as well just share the screen once and for all. And whatever you get from the sharing is exactly what you just have to manage it. Okay, and this is everything. Yeah, let's work with this one. So you can clearly hear exactly what that woman was saying, and obviously we had some. I posted a few pictures of yes, the woman herself, Aisha, in there, and obviously the real Muhammadu Buhari. You can clearly see the map of Nigeria with the green, white, green flag. Okay, and you can clearly see that, and you can see the map of Nigeria close to his chest as well. That's the real one. Okay, and this was when he was attacked. See, he came from here to here and landed on a sickbed there. And 2015, the real Buhari, 2017, the dodgy one that we were presented with. And then you got that. And then that woman said, she came out, she spoke, and I had few, you can clearly see the comments. There were 2.3k comments, 17k shares on this story. Okay, and obviously the ones that I want to show you is this one. Philip Adegboyegadada said, from your source. Okomai Ayekoto Akerele here. Just watch the mouse. From the one we knew this blah blah blah. I don't want to say that online. And then Debol Adebola Adeboye Edman said, Afefe Grace John, And then Olutoyin Adeyinka Eweje said, and you believe this, Abi? Bukola Murakinyo said, wonders will never end. Is Nigeria not in trouble now? Or our Heavenly Father is punishing us in Nigeria because of our sin? Please, God Almighty, intervene. And somebody replied, Bukola Murakinyo. And then Said Obe here said, stop this fake news, Frank Bello. Don't spread something you yourself know is fake news, please. And here, esteemed K4 said, in as much as I do not like Buhari APC, I find it so disheartening that someone well enlightened could believe this gibberish. Please, my dear brother, do not allow your repugnance for Buhari APC to diminish your validity. And I think, based on esteemed K4's comment, 28 people replied esteemed K4. 28 people. I'm not going to go through those 28 comments. Let me hide those. No, 29 replies. And then Stephen Omotayo Ayotuga, if you've heard of Agege Bread in London, that is Agege Bread, who said extremely foolishness. And there were 2 previous replies to him as well. Yes, Agege Bread, Stephen Omotayo Ayotuga, said extremely foolishness. And I have one of my good friend here too. Michael Babalola said at Frank Bello, I am not disappointed that this garbage is coming out of your page. You're making yourself a laughing stock. This is the lowest you have brought yourself to because of your hatred for Buhari. It goes on and on. Olutoyin Adeyinka just said trash. Maybe it is on record for everyone to say. This is on record. And they cannot wipe out that. It is practically impossible to wipe it off. They can't wipe it off. It is there for record purpose. And the next tape that I want to play you is concerning the security issues, because I still know that if the real authentic Muhammadu Buhari is alive today, we won't be having this issues, problems. But before we go into that, watch the way education has been destroyed. Watch this.
All right. This is 9:09, and this time we expect all pupils of primary school, secondary school, and other institutions should be in their school. What? My name is Yunusa Gabriel Enemali, and my community report today is coming all the way from LGEA Ukolojogene. Is in the Kina local government and Ibawa. Now I'm going to unveil something that will touch your heart wherever you are. And the reason why we're doing this, we need to bring you up to speed to understand what is happening. Now come with me. Now this is primary 1.
I'm live streaming.
It is combined with primary 1 and 2 because they are little hot where they stay. Has primary 2 has been fallen down by a breeze. Look at it there. Now come back. Now you can see these are the leaders of tomorrow. Well, according to them, move closer. Let them see their faces.
This is Kogi State.
Be the leaders of tomorrow. In this community, there is nothing like infrastructure here. No social amenities at all. Now it is so pathetic. Look at their board. This is their board. Now I move with him. He comes with me. Come with me.
I hope Bolahon is watching this at some point in time.
Then it's already down.
This is Nigeria 2022.
Supposed to be class 2. This class 2.
Buhari has been in power 8 years.
That is why you have a mixed class. Now I'm told that they have class 1 to 6. Now this 1 to 6, you will be extremely shocked with what you're going to hear. They only have 2 teachers, and they are being paid by Suvel. Now tell me, how can this teacher cope? He has family, he has children. Now the salary being paid him is on the so-called percentage salary. Now here is primary 3. This primary 3 is also combined with primary 4. Am I correct? Okay, this is just primary 3 alone. You can see them. Now tell me, what leader of tomorrow are you going to make out of these people? As far as they're concerned, nothing like computer that they would have ever seen in their life. Now come with me. I'm going to show you. Now, as you come this way, this is the class. And this is class 4 and 5. Alright, this is class 4 and class 5. Now you can see the shanty where they stay and they teach them. This is in Dekina local government, in Kogi State, in Nigeria. Now, I'm coming back to tell you what even the Sustainable Development Goal says about education. Now, we need to begin to think very, very well, or else we're going to be in trouble. Now, come with me again. This is class 6. Now, I have this as class 6. Now, tell me, some of them don't even come to school. Why would they come to school? They are not encouraged.
Look at those in class 6. Look, 4 in class 6, primary 6.
It is not motorable. It is actually so difficult. Now, ladies and gentlemen, now this is it. This is LGEA Ukolojo Gene in the Kina local government, like I've said before, and this primary school has class 1 to 6. And the number of pupils right now are about 60. Majority of them don't even come to school because they need to follow their parents to the farm. And nobody encourages them, nothing about technology that they have ever seen. No lights, no infrastructure, nothing. Now, they only have 2 teachers. The teachers are being paid by State Universal Basic Education Board. They call it SUBED in Lokoja, and their salary is in percentage. This is
in percentage.
absurd.
2 teachers,
It is uncovered.
their salaries on percentage. Did you hear that?
We need you to come.
Kogi State, Yaya Bello, who wants to contest as president.
Would you allow your children
This
to
is
come to
exactly
school?
where you have been.
Let's go back to
And if I begin to talk,
the first 6.
all my friends like Bolahon will start attacking me.
The first 6 out of 17. Now, the first one says poverty. Tell me, what are you expecting from this people?
Friends
Poverty. Now, number 2 says
will
hunger.
attack.
This is hunger.
They'll say, I hate them. This is reality.
There is nothing like health center here. Now, if they are sick, they need to travel on Okada from here to Anibak, which is about 20 kilometers by over 20 kilometers on it. And the road is extremely bad. Now, tell me, there is no water here. There's a stream down here. That is where they drink from. Now, number 4 point of it says quality education. Tell me what is quality about this education here in this modern age and time. Man, there is a lot of things gone wrong with us. Whatever it is, we need to wake up, or else our future and their future will be doomed. Number 5 says gender equality. Look, as most of them here are male. Well, the female ones here are here. They're trying to also cope amongst their male counterpart. Now, the 6th one says clean water and sanitation. This is extremely worrisome, and I want to expect every one of us to wake
Please
up now.
ask Bola Tinubu, ask Obasanjo, ask Goodluck Jonathan, ask Buhari, where are they? This is reality 2022.
Today I am in
Nigeria.
in the Kina local government. It's just about 25 kilometers. I mean,
I've never seen anything like this in my life, to be very honest with you.
It's pathetic, and I need somebody to do it. This is my community report from Ukolojo Gene, and something urgently needs to be done. You can see that. Does this look like people's children? It's unfortunate. Please, if you want to support this community, if you want to support
15 to 20 years to destroy the educational system of any nation. They've managed to destroy your education. Their children are not educated. Dinziani Alison Madweke's children, those 2 children that she had for Goodluck Jonathan, are in a top private institution in Scotland. Dinziani has got 2 children for Goodluck Ebele Jonathan, and they are all being educated in Scotland as I'm speaking to you, and they cannot contest it. They cannot. destroyed your education. That's how they educate your own children. Because you're all fools. You're stupid. When I attributed stupidity to a lot of you lot in 2019, Ekanem Robertson was the first to say, no, Frank, I'm not stupid. Then I said, Ekanem Robertson, EK, I don't mean you are stupid, but 99.9% of many of those that are in the fraudulent contraption called Nigeria are stupid. And they're still stupid, and they're stupid because their stupidity is being played upon by this hopeless, ludicrous, nasty piece of garbage called politician. For me, I don't believe in Nigeria anymore. It's not a dream. Nigeria is a curse. It should have worked out well. Have they played that card game right? It's a fraud. And it should be dismantled right away. There's nothing called Nigerian dream. Today, I've watched two social experiments. Media experiment. You've heard of the girl that slept with a dog for 1.5 million. I watched two separate social experiments today. The very first one that I was tagged was a lady. This guy that was conducting the social experiment approached the young lady on the street and said to the lady, can the lady phone her mother and say to her mother that she's stupid or she's mad, and that she will get in return 15,000 naira, not pounds, 15,000 naira. And guess what? The lady confirmed if that was true, and the guy said, yes, pick your phone and say to your mom that, mommy, you are crazy. The lady was almost at the point of carrying out the instruction for 15,000 naira that the boy stopped her to say, you don't do that. It showed how demoralizing that stupid nation is called Nigeria. They've turned all the girls into prostitutes. The second one I watched, dog sleeping with girls, is trending on Nigerian social media circle right now. This guy approached, in another social experiment, approached another girl if she can come to their hotel room, that they've just arrived from Dubai and that they wanted company, and if she can come to their hotel room, that they need company. She said yes. She was ready to go. And then the guy then posed the question that, look, if I give you 1 million naira, will you sleep with my dog in the hotel room? The answer again was yes. Are you not ashamed? Are you not ashamed of such a ludicrous country? That poverty had already eaten into the fabrics of the entire nation. And all our children, they are our children, being bastardized. The resources that was meant to go into education, healthcare, infrastructure, roads, rails, transportation, embezzled by just one person. Adams Oshiomhole too has joined those that wants to go in for the presidency. Fire me, all of them. Will there be any 2023 in Nigeria? The answer is no. Let's bring the stream to an end today, because we've rolled into the next day, which is the 5th day of May 2022. Yes, the time in London is exactly 00.01 hours, 1 minute past midnight. Now Thursday, 5th day of the 5th month of 2022. Let's now bring the stream to an end. Yeti Queen, you said, let me post your comment. I'm hearing this for the first time, that Dinziani has 2 sons for Jonathan. Thought the sons were Madueke's sons. No. Oh dear. That's why these guys are scared of me. That's why they don't like me. And I don't want to be friends to any of them. Well, I don't want to be friends to any of them. You've heard it? Dame Patience Jonathan knew Dinziani had 2 children for the husband. Dame Patience does not have any child for Goodluck Jonathan. There's no children between them. The ones they had, Dame had a child before from previous marriage. Okay? Yes, from previous marriage. But between Dame Patience Jonathan and Goodluck Jonathan, they don't have any children with themselves. The ones they claim is their children were all adopted. Dame knew, and Dame Patience, when she was first lady, does not want Dinziani close to Goodluck Jonathan. It wasn't just only Dinziani that Goodluck Jonathan was shagging. Goodluck Jonathan was equally shagging at the same time Stella Odua. Stella Odua is equally Goodluck Jonathan's girlfriend. It stinks up there. These are the secrets they don't want you to know. Yes. What about the 11 million pounds mansion of Dinziani in London that has been transferred over to Bola Ahmed Tinubu in 2015? Are you aware of that? 11 million pounds mansion. There are many things that you guys don't know. But for people to come into those areas where information will be nurtured through to them, they won't. You see, perhaps in the next broadcast, I'm going to tell you why Bukola Saraki is not entitled to any public office in Nigeria. Because Bukola Saraki's mom is a South African. And Bukola Saraki was born in England. And by virtue of that constitution, you can only aspire to public office in Nigeria if you are bred in Nigeria. We're still going to go into that. Many people did not know that Bukola Saraki was born in England in 1960. I have Bukola Saraki's passport long ago, and I will publish that. Nobody can challenge that. How Bukola Saraki managed to become Senate President and then governor, first senator, then governor of Kwara State, to which he messed up education too in Kwara State. Nigeria is a fraud. No, Saraki's father is not Fulani. No. Saraki's father is from Abeokuta. He's not an Ilorin man. Saraki's father worked in Ilorin and then established himself in Ilorin. No. So, Saraki's family are Egba people. They know this is the truth. Saraki is not from Ilorin. This is exactly the fraud between Bola Ahmed Tinubu, who claimed he's Tinubu and has been claiming a Lagosian, whereas he's just admitted he's from Iragbiji in Osun State. Now that he could not handle the pressure anymore, so also Baboloye, Dr. Olushola Saraki, was from Abeokuta. Saraki does not have any Fulani blood. I will prove it. He was born in England. I'll publish Bukola Saraki's passport online. He does not have any Fulani blood. They are fooling you guys. Baboloye, Dr. Olushola Saraki, ó kó wọn jẹ̀pẹ́ ni, kò dẹ̀ ń ṣe ọ̀rọ̀ ojú lásán, togun ni Baboloye fi bá wọn fà ní Ìlọrin. Baboloye is not an Ìlọrin man. Kò ń ṣe ọmọ Ìlọrin, ọmọ Ẹ̀gbá ni. He's from Abeokuta. Let anyone come out and challenge this. Obasanjo is not going to challenge this because Obasanjo knows that Dr. Olushola Saraki Baboloye is from Abeokuta. He's an Egba man. Emma doubt me, say. That's why they don't like me. Ibere Queen. Eberichuku Wandike. Let's bring the stream to an end. We're going to do it again. We're going to screw it up. Watch out. Click like, following on YouTube, on Facebook, like and then following. On YouTube, yes, give us a thumb up. Yes, the thumb up. And subscribe and then press the bell icon so that the likes of Eberichuku Wandike, you can get a lot anytime. I'm live, basically. Listen, guys, for those of you watching the stream on Liberty Media Communications, that name, I've changed it yesterday, and Facebook are looking into it. It will become New Media TV. New Media TV. NUMEDIA TV. New Media. In other words, new media. You don't have to do anything because it will just come automatically if you've clicked following and like, and you just get the whole thing. It's just that the name will change. Until next time, look, take good care of yourselves and watch out for me because I can come live at any time. Stay cool. For those of us who are in London and in Europe, Africa, yes, depending on your longitude, I wish you love, I wish you God's blessing and God's guidance. Until next time, take good care of yourselves and I'll see you the next time. God bless you. Good night.